Hi, guys. Welcome back to Bar Exam. I'm your host, Allie Rayner, and I'm here with my co hosts as always. Today, Shane is actually subbing in for us. So, Shane G and Eric G, say hi, guys.
What up? It's gonna be a good episode, y'all. I'm looking forward to what we about to do.
Yeah, absolutely. So, this week we actually have a very special guest. He is a young Detroit rapper and actor, and you guys might have even seen him on the No Jumper podcast recently. Please welcome to the show, Young Raw.
Hey, what up, though?
What's up? How you doing? How you feeling?
No, I'm good. How y'all doing?
What's good, bro? I'm good. I'm
Okay.
good.
Okay, so as I already mentioned, you're from Detroit, you're an actor, you're an artist. So tell us a little bit about yourself for people who don't really know you
Really?
like that.
I'm an artist, producer. I direct films, acting them, starring them. Had a few things I've done. Number one film on Peacock called The Ops with me, some other guys like Sada Baby, Bang Gang, Shred Gang. Just, a lot. Just more into the arts.
Okay, dope. All right. So thank you for filling us in a little bit. So I'm not sure like how familiar you are with like the show and like how we
Oh,
run
yeah.
things, but every week we choose a different song to bring before the bar hosts and we dissect it for like meaning and like sometimes it's about like our favorite lines, maybe it might be about our not so favorite lines. So without further ado, this week coming before the bar is Young Raw's The City God Forgot About. So tell us a little bit about that project and why you even chose that title.
City God Forgot was a title for a motion picture that I did, starring a few cats, and really it's just it's a movie. It's a message through the movie, and the movie's message is God didn't forget about us, we forgot about God. So like I said, it was a feature film project. We did the soundtrack to it, and that's how we came up with the song.
Oh, dope. Okay. So is it about Detroit?
No, my movies aren't really just like, some of them are shot in Detroit, but it's not just based on Detroit life. It's
Okay.
just, that's this is kind of just a canvas of the film when we shot it here, but it's just about, a girl that's being blackmailed by the mayor and trying to find her way. She's paying for her father's sins. It's a lot going on, and we got the guy. My apologies. That played.
Oh, small technical difficulties. Give us one sec.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. The guy that
Okay.
played Biggie, Jamal Woodler, he's starring in the film. Trey Chaney, J.D. Williams, Freeway Rick Ross, myself. You know, so basically that's the whole canvas of the film.
Okay, cool. So, um, are you in the movie as well?
Yes, I
Oh,
am one of the main characters.
okay, dope. All right. And like, where can they find that movie? Like, when is it going to be out?
It'll be out in June actually. So we have it'll be on a few different networks. Hopefully back to NBC, Peacock. It'll be in some selected theaters and things like that.
Okay, cool. So, just getting a little bit into like your lyrics and stuff like that. So, I know a line for me that really jumped out in this song was the one that you were talking about. Told my nigga I love him. Next day he got gunned down. So, like, is that based off of the movie? Like, at first I was like, did this really happen to him or something, or is it really
Yeah, I
about the
mean
movie?
it's one of them doubles. It actually happened in a film, but like they say, art depicts life, and that's just really what it was. Like that really happened to one of my homies, and it was actually something that was in the film that I could relate to. So
Yeah, well, I'm sorry to hear about that.
mm,
So, do you usually like draw inspiration from like your real life or like films
yeah,
that inspire you?
all the time. Like I'm an emotional rapper. I rap in my feelings. You get what I'm saying? But that was just always my outlet of poetry and writing stuff down. That was my way of expressing myself. So 99% of the time it's a lot of real life. Even my clubs bangers is always like what I'm going through and experiencing at the time. So
Okay. Okay. So, like for this song, was the movie like made first and then? The song
Yeah.
was made, or was it vice versa?
The movie was made first, and I was out of my rapping bag. Like I was doing a lot of feature film projects and in and out of the city doing that, and it was just like I really wasn't inspired to rap. Like I don't know, it was just I don't know, I had like this little dark cloud around me. Then one day we was at the studio waiting to do this scene. Producer had sent me some beats when I was on set, and I started waiting. I'm just like, yo, put a beat on. He put on the beat. Literally, I made that song like 10 minutes, and it was just all from just my feelings and just stuff I was going through.
Okay. And then what about the feature that you have on there? I think it's CMC Guapo, right?
Yeah, CMC Guapo, man, that's my guy. Shout out to the bro. He made a wave last year with a single called Flight Mileage, but he's actually in the film with me. He plays one of my goons in the film. So he came into the scene and he was like, "Dang, it's hot. What is this?" I'm like, "I don't know." So I'm just working on it. We all was in the movie mood, and he literally went in the booth, jumped right on it. So that's how that came. Then the next day, it was a wrap on set. We had time. They was like, "Yo, let's just shoot the video right here in a warehouse." I'm like, "What?" But we just shot the video, running gun.
How cool is that? Okay. All right. Well, I don't want to hog up all the time. Guys, do you guys have any questions for Young Rock?
Oh man.
Uh-oh,
Yeah,
what's up?
I'm gonna jump in. So I got a line that I really liked because of the doubles in it, and because being from the city, I kind of know some of the stuff that you're talking about on it. But so when you say niggas sacrifice to live in paradise, but end up in paradise. So what I'm thinking you mean there, to live in paradise, obviously you want to live luxurious and have money, but end up in paradise, meaning heaven. So they are chasing the dollar, but end up, passing away in the pursuit. And then life's a gamble like a paradise. So just playing on them same words. And then crooked mayor, crooked cops. Obviously, if you know anything about Detroit's history, you know what I mean. Shout out Kwame Kilpatrick.
Oh God.
Do that.
So
Don't do the big homie.
it's a double cross hit him. So what if you want to elaborate on those lines a little bit, because those are the ones that jumped out to me.
I mean, it's crazy. I just had an interview on Fox too, and he said the same exact thing. And he tried to throw Kwame in there. I said, "But don't do the big homie like that." But it is it's real life, especially like you say, you from the city, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. And the play on words with the city in the movie City God Forgot is the city called Paradise in there. So that's the city that they all live in. So it was a play off of that, but it's a play off of like every day. It's like a hamster. You know what I'm saying? You running 100 miles per hour, but you really just running in circles. So it's like all this superficial stuff we trying to accomplish, from the money to just girls and just stuff that's tangible. And we always want to feel it. It's like we do all this, hustling, struggling, killing, whatever, just anything you could think of, just to end up in the same spot. But now you done sacrifice, and you know what I'm saying, it's penitentiary chances, is death. I done lost a few people, a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And it's whack when you really sit down and take a moment to think about it. You feel me? Like, look at our family, our mutual. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like we done did all this stuff, man, and we still back at square one. So niggas sacrifice to live in paradise, but end up in paradise.
That's real. That's very real. Eric, what you got, man?
You took the lines that I wanted to pick, but actually, you both kind of took the lines that I wanted to pick. But the one line that started it all out is "Heavy is the head that wears the crown," and it's funny that you said that, like, you kind of wear your heart on your sleeve in your raps, because not only does it stand out just in that one little part right there, but I caught it a lot in a different lines throughout the project that we're going to talk about coming up in a little bit, the features project. Like, you definitely have a way of bringing realness into your bars, while it can be about a good time, it can be about whatever, but you always have a way about bringing it full circle back to, like, reality. So how did you really get really good at figuring out how to rap exactly like that?
Just really like always just saying exactly what I feel, not sugarcoating it. Like I used to feel like maybe I should be this kind of rapper, like punchline and death, like or some catchy metaphor. But then it was just like me being me. Like the best part about me liking people is when they be they self and just say what they want, say how they feel, and it just don't get no more real than that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not fabulous. I'm not doing catchy punchlines all the time, but I can tell you exactly who I am if you ask me. So really, just being myself is how I got to that method.
That's what's up, man. I like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you for letting us dive in a little bit on that song and switching gears up a little bit, but still in the same vein. So our next segment on the show is called Swear to Tell the Truth. So basically each host picks their own like a song from your catalog that they liked and they kind of want you to clear up like maybe the lyrics or maybe even like the meaning, what's going on with the song, or maybe they just have their own question that they want you to swear to tell the truth to. So for me personally, I really wanted to know a little bit more about your song Ass Up with Stunna Girl. That one is definitely a banger. It has the juvenile sample in it. Back that ass up. And Stunna Girl is like popping online right now. I know she was recently in the Baddies West reality show. And so she was like a lot of drama, kicking up a lot of things going on online and in person. So can you tell me a little bit about your experience and how that song came about?
Uh, Stunner girl, like that, she the homie. She was signed to my man Pootie and them from Band Gang, and we all, like I said, we was a family. We clicked up, and that was that. We did the song when we did it, and so
Okay, dope.
and it's kind of
Oh,
funny because I just seen it. It got added to they added it to the Baddies of the West playlist. Like I'm not really hit with the show, but a lot of people I know be like, yeah, that show cold. So that was, it's cool.
okay, cool. So would you ever, I know you're also an actor, so would you ever go on a reality show or not?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It just had to be like it depends how authentic it was. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not gonna say no, like I'm just beyond that, or I'm too real. I ain't because it's entertainment at the end of the day. So it got to be the right position, right. Reality
Gotta
show.
make sense.
It got to make
Yeah,
sense.
Right.
I ain't about to be on
absolutely.
there fighting and doing that. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you seem like a really like down to earth kind of person. So I thought that's what made this song interesting for me was because you guys are just so hype on the song. Her personality is like kind of larger than life, you know? So I wanted to know a little bit more about some of the lyrics in it too. So I think there's a line that you said that she stole me from my girl. I know she good at stealing shit. So I kind of wanted to know, like, since is that the homie? Like, is that true or false? Did she actually steal you from somebody? Or,
Yeah.
is that just the
No, that
homie?
was a true story. That was a true
All right.
story.
But you were probably talking about
You feel
somebody
me?
else, or were you talking about Stunna?
That was a true story.
Okay. Who was it about though?
Let me freeze up.
I don't know. I'm like that, or he's really good at
Right.
avoiding
Yeah,
the
Can y'all hear me?
yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
We
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
got
got
you.
you.
I said that was a true story.
Okay, but who was it about though?
I don't know. I just know it was a true story, and it happened.
Okay.
It's one of
Okay.
those stories that we talk about. Like, that shit was crazy. Like, yeah, but hey, you know what I'm saying?
Allie out
All
here trying to
right.
hit the dirt. She like,
Right.
I am. This
yo.
is
And
what
I'm
this
telling you, like when
segment
we
is
did that
about.
song, me and Stunner Girl probably spent like the whole day together doing that song. And like we was at the studio. It's like 11 o'clock in the morning. She like, hey, we need something to drink. We go get some drink. Like me and her actually went to Walmart looking for toys. Like, like stuttering crazy. Then we went to my brother got a restaurant out here. We went out there to his restaurant to order some food. And he in the kitchen trying to cook. She jumped on his back and like, yeah, it was crazy, man. But yeah, but that's a real song. So
Okay, dope. All right. And I actually really liked it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Is there like, is that the reason that you guys picked the juvenile sample, just to have fun, to be different?
I mean, back then, yeah, it wasn't nobody sampling it. Then Keisha ended up doing it as well, and it was just like that. That's one of them records I don't even touch it, and it get like 1 billion streams a week, literally.
Yeah.
Then, like I said, just got added to the show she on soundtrack, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So,
Okay, cool. So, all right, those are all my questions. Thank you for telling the truth. So,
yeah.
Eric, do you got any questions for him?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I'll go to the track that there was a lot of songs on your project that stood out to me. The Bia Bia sample that
Yeah.
was crazy. That one was tough. That one was real tough. But for me, the song that that stood out to me was City Legends, just because for me, I loved how you kind of start first and then let the rest of the women do their thing on the rest of the song with Nishi Nisha, Christy Lauren, and Baby J. So I just wanted to get into some of your bars on City Legends, just because I just was really rocking with some of the bars that you was talking about, and it just like really like kind of shows like the versatility, and like shows like a bit of yourself. I really like the line where you was like, I told them niggas catch me when you can, then wipe me down, boozy badass young nigga, flexing heavy in my bag when you was down bad, I was all you had. And yeah, that was just one of the like lines that just stood out to me. I was like, okay, like I like how he ended that, like just showing that like he can go in and out of the flow pocket and still like it's everything still makes sense. What was your vision when you made the song City Legends, and how did that collaboration with all of them come about?
Man, we did like it's so many artists that I done stood behind in the city, like help get in different positions. Like some of the bigger artists that y'all know from Detroit, and I just did a lot, and it's just like that love was never reciprocated or it was never shown back. So that was my mind frame when I did Cities Legends, and that was like the same with Nisha's story and all of that. Then on the other hand, like that's just what I was going through. Like I went from being the most loved to the most hated to like niggas was really like went to war over some shit. You get what I'm saying? Like in real life, and that's just what it was. I feel like that's when everything slowed up. Then the ones you thought was down for you, girls and all, was just they weren't there. You get what I'm saying?
Do you feel the love is changing a little differently now?
I think it's more the respect. You get what
Mm,
I'm saying? It's like you never gonna have forever love with nothing you do, because you might have a girl that wake up the next day and start wanting something different. So it's always gonna change, but it's the respect that's gonna last, because they know exactly, no matter what somebody can say, they can't be like, Rod, he a whole ass nigga. You never hear that. You might hear a nigga
right.
say they hate me, they don't like me, we got into it, or this, but they never can just really be like, oh, he a whole ass nigga, unless they just hating. You get what I'm saying? It's the respect that make them not be able to say that.
No, that's real. That's super real. All right,
Yeah,
Shane, I'll pass it off to you, dog.
yeah, I definitely respect that for sure. So the one I picked was Another Level, you and Royce.
Mm-hmm.
Now Royce is one of my favorite artists. You know what I'm saying? Our birthdays is like within 2 days of each other. I think his is the 5th, mine is the 6th. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
I
why I let
met
you take
Royce one
that.
time too. Royce, cool dude. So shout out to Royce. But you said on here, and I might have, because your flow was kind of tricky on this one. So I don't know if I even got all the lyrics right. You might have to correct me.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you said lyrical man, suicidal. We need a Bible because that's all I recite. I got that flow that make American Idol out my mind. Killer kamikaze can't stop me. I'm paparazzi persistent.
Yeah.
Did I get that right? First of all,
Yeah, perfect. You said it perfect.
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think I get the first part. The lyrical man, suicidal. We need a Bible because that's all I recite. Now, I've watched some of your other interviews, and I know that you are a very spiritual person. And then obviously, the movie City God Forgot About, like you tap into that a lot. So,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure a lot of your inspiration comes from the word. So that kind of explains the first part. The second part, though, can you break that down for me? Once you say out my mind, killer kamikaze can't stop me. I'm paparazzi persistent. I was like,
Just meaning like, you know what I'm saying? Like really nothing can't like paparazzi persistent. It's like no matter the obstacles, no matter what you're going through, you know what I'm saying? You tunnel vision. Your mind is one track. You're gonna get to that goal regardless. And paparazzi persistence, meaning we take penitentiary chances to get that spotlight we feel we deserve, we need, we want. And you in the media a lot, just taking chances. And media is the blogs or streets or just whoever talking a lot. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
And just I'm paparazzi persistent, just like whatever I do is gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? I'm worthy of that grace, that glory.
there you go. There you go. I like it, man. I like it, man. Allie, you want to finish up with our fun little game here?
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. I wasn't sure if we were gonna do it this week.
We're
So
doing it because
We're doing it. It's been
got
a
me,
while.
me and Eric gonna hold it down for you. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, we got it.
okay, good. So all right. So for everybody who doesn't know, I'm sure Rod's like, what the hell is going on? So basically, this segment is called Finish That Rhyme. So Eric is gonna kick us a few lines of like some bars from a popular song or a song we might know, and we have to try and finish it. So we're gonna try and team up with Shane and try and finish the line that Eric sends to us. So go ahead, Eric, start us off.
All right, keep it real simple. All right. Woke up to the radio, the forecast at the D with 84, and he don't want to let his lady go, cause she fucked Chaz and it's time for baby bro. You know me, I jump stupid fly, and I'm ready to get stupid high. Cartier frames on, looking at the sky. No shirt, my chain on, nigga. I'm that guy.
I don't know. Shane, what do you think? Rob, what do you
I'm right
think?
at that part too.
It's HBK. Come on, good ass
Yeah,
day.
Damn, he got that quick.
it's HBK
Yeah,
good
he
ass day. I'm trying
did.
to actually finish the rhyme. I'm like, let me see.
I don't
You know, I'm
know.
talking about that stupid fly, and I'm ready to get super high. Cardi frames on, nigga. I'm that guy. Smelling weed when I pass by. I'm selling weed when I pass by. Ain't that the
Yep.
next lines?
Yep.
Good
That
job.
is
Real good
okay.
job.
Yep.
Okay, I'm on my Detroit shit. I'm doing
Yep.
my shit still.
Oh, okay. So that's why you guys picked it. It's a that's why Eric picked it. I'm sorry. So like a
Yeah,
Detroit rapper. Okay,
Yeah.
got you.
We picked a Detroit classic. We haven't heard that song in forever.
Shit, I've never heard of it. So I don't like where can I find that? Like, is that on Spotify or is this like an underground type of song?
No,
Like,
it's on streaming. It's called
okay.
Good Ass Day by Doughboys Cash Out.
Okay, dope. Well, I love that Ra knew what the hell it was.
He knew
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah,
immediately.
nah, he knew off the rip.
He
He knew
said,
immediately. He was like,
"Yo, I was like, HBK."
It's HBK. Good ass day.
oh yeah. Nah, I was like, we got to go with a classic. You know what I'm saying? One of
Yeah.
the a Detroit classic. That's why I said, Allie, we'll hold it down for you. You know.
I
Hey,
appreciate it.
you remember where you was at when you first heard that shit?
Man, I just know it was hot out. It was something different that year. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I think I was over off where was I? I think I was staying on 12th Street at the time, over off
yeah,
on Taylor between
yeah.
12th and Linwood. I think I was over there doing what I
That
was
was
doing
a hot
over there.
summer. I was on the west side at the time.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's when because I know me and Big Keys did a song together that year.
There
But
you
yeah,
go.
I
yeah,
remember Keys.
yeah, that was my
There you
guy.
go. Yeah, man. So, hey, man. Well, we appreciate you coming through. Is there, definitely shout out all the projects and where everybody can follow you and all that.
I mean, really, just check out the movies. The Ops. It's on NBC Peacock right now. Um, City God Forgot coming soon. Stay tuned. Check the song City God Forgot. Check that out. Features is out. I'm dropping my new one, Best Friends, this Friday. So, tap into that, man. Shout out to y'all, the bar exam, Shannon. What up, famo? You know what I'm saying? And appreciate y'all. Follow me on IG, young_RA.
All right. Thank you so much, Young Ra, for being
Appreciate
here
it.
and being a special guest today. And thank you to everybody at home watching and supporting us. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And definitely let us know like some other artists that you want to see and have us interview. And we will see you guys every week, every Monday here on the Ethos Media YouTube page. Bye for now. Bye, guys.
All right, peace.